Hi, I'm in the United States, in Pennsylvania, in the Lehigh Valley, at my daughter's house. Her and her husband have a beautiful house up on a hill, surrounded by Christmas trees. They're on a Christmas tree farm. Now, when I make these videos, I don't read from a script, but I do a lot of planning and writing very often, as I did for this one. And I am always a little bit anxious about what it is that I'm going to say when I actually talk to the camera, based on what I've already put together. And invariably, whenever I start shooting, the environment that I'm shooting in gives me a story. And this was no exception, as I found a place. It's freezing cold. I was going to shoot outside, but it's under 20 degrees, and I just decided to shoot inside in the house. And as I was setting up the camera, looking for a good angle, I noticed that drawing, that abstract drawing over my shoulder of Don Quixote. And I thought, yeah, that's me, Don Quixote, looking for damsels in distress as I go charging at windmills. kind of sums up my life these days. Well, at any rate, I did a lot of preparation for this video. For months, I've been planning my journey here to the States with a sense of optimism. And gratitude and excitement were very much present for me as I primped and prepared for my journey here to my home country. All the while celebrating Christmas with my Thai family back in Bangkok. We had a lovely time. I am a lucky man. So off I went on a trip that I've made many times before, only this time I stepped out into what feels like something very different. The times, once again, are changing. In the second half of the 1960s, Americans tuned in, turned on, and dropped out. 4 weeks after my parents' generation accomplished a stunning technological achievement by landing men on the moon and uniting the whole world in awe.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
My raggedy-ass generation got stoned and went to Woodstock and listened to the Who declare, "We won't get fooled again." Yeah, you can't fool a fool. They're dumb enough already.
Turn on, tune in, drop out.
I think things are changing once again. I've seen social and political shifts happen in my lifetime more than once, more than twice, a few times. Things just tend to change. But in a dramatic way, like it did in the 60s, in the mid-60s, I think something like that is happening again, except we're regressing to the mean. What I mean by that is I think some of the hedonistic kind of values that my generation lived out of are being rejected by younger people. I see a lot of talk online about how Gen Z is not ambitious and they're needy and those kinds of comments. I think they're misguided opinions. My experience with young people is that they're ambitious, they're value-driven, and they're very much, working hard and seeking to succeed and provide for themselves and their future families. That's my experience with the young people that I know, and more, people that I interact with online. I think, my generation is passing the torch to some good young people. I'm here living out of this feeling of optimism for my visit here to the States. I come twice a year to visit my family, and it's nice to be home. It's nice to be here. I'll be in New York next week as well, and New York City, and I'm going to D.C. for the inauguration. I'm looking forward to what feels like a very promising and optimistic time in America, and hence for the world. We are the elephant on the table, like it or not. So, that's my hopes for 2025. It's nice to be making another video. Thanks for watching.